Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Mrs. G. In this video, we are going to be working part 2 of the Geography CSEC 2021 paper. That's paper 1. Let's get to it.
Damn. Yeah.
Alright, so we're picking up at number 31. Let's just look at the instruction again. It says items 30 to 31 refers to the following population density map of island P. 31 says, which of the following areas has the smallest population? So we're seeing 1, 2, 3, and 4. So based on the key here that is showing us the population in the different areas, whichever one is in white has 0 to 99 persons per kilometer square. So that would have been 3. So our answer for number 31 would have been letter C. Number 32. Which climatic factor best accounts for the differences between equatorial and tropical marine climates? Our answer for that one, altitude, latitude, continentality, that would have been latitude at the particular location. Number 33 refers to the following profile of a river. Which of the following processes is dominant in the first stage of the river? Here, that would have been erosion. Number 34. Which of the following constituents of the soil produces organic mineral matter? So most organic matter would have come from plants. So that is leaf litter. So 34 is letter B. Number 35. To which sector of the economy do activities such as brewing, bottling, construction, shipbuilding, so these are all using primary products to do something else, so that would have been your secondary industry. So 35 is letter D. Number 36. Which of the following phrases defines exfoliation? That it from you see peeling off, you know that is it. But let's look at the others. Splitting, no. Movement, no, no. All right, so peeling off of outer layers of the rocks, that is exfoliation. Number 37. Which of the following could contribute to the degradation of the environment? Crop rotation, that's done to actually help the soil. Use of manures, that is organic. Use of chemical fertilizers, chemical is wrong. Controlling pests biologically is not bad. So our answer for number 37 is letter C. Number 38. In the diagram, X represents, so we're seeing the hydrologic cycle there, and X we can see where the arrows are showing the direction of flow. So we are seeing where the water is actually going down, so that would have been percolation. So 38 is letter A. Number 39. Deposition by a river usually occurs when its volume increases, no. When the gradient increases, no. When velocity decreases. So when it's not so fast anymore, then deposition will take place. So for number 39, our answer is letter C. Number 40. The major effect of wave refraction along an irregular coastline is straightening of the coast, eroding and deepening of the bays, removal of sand from the beach, channeling of caves, arches, and stacks. So for wave refraction, this is how it works. So this is like the land here, and this is sea. So the waves actually mirror the shape of the coastline. So the more destructive waves would attack the headlands here. These are the headlands. The more destructive waves would attack the headlands, but the constructive waves would go into the bay and deposit sand there. So based on that, eroding and deepening of bays would not be something that happens. Removal of sand from the beach, channeling of caves. So the answer is A, straightening of the coast. Number 41. Which of the following features is an example of intrusive volcanicity? So intrusive inside the earth, so that would have been sill. 41 is A. 42. Fold mountains form where crustal plates move full mountain, collision zone, or at a convergence, so they are just moving towards each other. That is letter B for 42. Number 43. Which of the following factors is mainly responsible for high temperatures in the Caribbean? So high temperatures is as a result of our location mostly. So that is latitude. So number 43 is letter B. Number 44. Let's find it. Right. Number 44 to 45 refers to the following diagram of a mountain with tributaries leading to a river that flows into the sea. What do the dotted lines in the diagram represent? So the dotted lines around here, that is actually your watershed. Now a lot of students mix up watershed and drainage basin. Think of drainage basin as the catchment. So all of this would have been the whole basin, like a, depending on where in the Caribbean you're from. I don't know if you call it pan or whatever, but the basin is the entire catchment area. The watershed is the division, watershed divide. So for 44, it would have been letter C. For 45, which of the following terms describes the drainage pattern of the area? So that already looked dendritic. Let me go back up because it looks tree-shaped. Yes, there you go. Looks like a tree. So that is our dendritic pattern. So that is letter D for number 45. Number 46. Which of the following sources of energy is least likely to harm the environment? Oil, solar, nuclear, natural gas. Solar does nothing to harm the environment. 47. Which of the following is an effect of preserving mangrove wetlands on the coast? Ease in building ports, smoothness of the coastline, increased erosion. It actually reduces erosion of the coastline. So 47 is letter D. 48. At a transform plate margin, crustal plates are moving beside each other. So let's look. B, sliding past each other. So that would have been letter B for number 48. 49, the process by which beach material is moved along the coastline by wave action. It goes in a zigzag pattern like that along the beach. That is longshore drift. Number 50, which of the following, I lost it, hang on. By the way, if you have not subscribed to the channel as yet, please go ahead and do so. If you have not left a comment as yet, please go ahead and do so. Tell me what you think about the video. Tell me if you, some persons said that they don't want no explanation. They just want the answers. But I mean, I'm a teacher, so it's sort of normal for me to explain, okay? 50. Yes, subscribe to the channel. 50. Which of the following practices may harm the marine environment in the Caribbean? 1. Harvesting of coral formations for souvenirs. Yes, that's harmful. Zoning is great. So zoning is out. So any one of them with 2 would have been out. So this out, and this out. So we already know the answer. But still, let's look at 3. Discharging sewage and industrial waste along the shore. So that's bad too. So for 50, it would have been letter B, which is 1 and 3 only. Number 51. When magma emerges on the surface, it may lead to the formation of, all right, so it's on the surface, so that's extrusive volcanic feature that we're talking about. This is intrusive, this is intrusive, this is intrusive. So our answer is lava flows. That is letter D for number 51. And number 52, which, I lost it again. Yes. Which of the following benefits would most likely be gained by Caribbean countries which diversify their economies through industrialization? So diversification means that you are in economies, means that you are adding different products in different areas. So for example, in the Caribbean, we know that we have hurricanes a lot. If we were growing bananas alone over here and the hurricane mash up all of those, we would still have other stuff happening in other areas. Yeah. So options: protection from economic losses, greatest purchasing power of the population, greater purchasing power, less dependence on a single economic activity, increased trade with North and Latin American countries. So it said, which of the following would best, no, one of that, which of the following benefits would most likely be gained, right? So the most likely benefit here, because the others can be benefits too, would have been that you are less dependent on a single economic activity, hence diversification. Okay. Number 53. Which of the following is a major environmental concern regarding industrial development in the Caribbean? So, major environmental concern regarding industrial development: habitat loss, habitat fragmentation, contamination of water sources, air pollution from exhaust engines. All right, so this one, it says major environmental concern. I don't know, I think major is relative here, but I'm thinking that the answer is letter D. Feel free to tell me what you think. I won't feel bad or anything. So feel free to tell me what you think. I think it's letter D. Here's why. It says industrial development. Industries normally have a lot of exhaust. So they are normally putting out a lot of smoke into the atmosphere and so on. So I'm thinking air pollution from exhaust engines because it's industries, right? That's what I'm thinking. At the same time, environmental concern, industrial development. Development usually means that you are building, clearing land to do something else. So habitat loss is a potential answer there. Habitat fragmentation is bad, yes, but not so much of a major environmental concern because you would have still had some of the habitat present. It's just that it's fragmented or separated, right? Relating to the habitat loss, why I did not select that as the answer, because usually in the Caribbean, we've been using these spaces already for something relating to maybe not industry, but we would have already cleared the land and be using it for something else. But we're developing that industry might mean that we're adding on something, we're changing out what they were normally using already. So it's not like we're losing the habitat per se. So I would say air pollution from exhaust engines. Feel free to tell me what you think. I know that we have a number of teachers who watch the channel. You can give your feedback as well, teachers. Students, you can give your feedback as well. That would be a nice little debate. Just put number 53 when you're commenting so I know what you're commenting on. All right, I'd appreciate that. Number 54. A caldera will form when, let's see, large eruption empties the magma chamber and the top of the volcano crumbles. Yes. So anyone that has one in it is already our answer because we're sure of that. So this is the only one that is out. 2, gentle eruption of lava. No, it's not gentle for caldera. Those volcanoes are usually very explosive. So this is out for sure. So anyone that has 2 is out. So this is out and this is out. So we already see the answer, but let's check it still. 3, violent eruption destroys the original crater of the volcano. So 1 and 3 is correct. So our answer for 54 is letter B. For number 55, which of the following conditions is not likely to result from the setting up of secondary industries in the Caribbean? So not likely to result from the setting up of secondary industries. Increased export, that is going to happen, so that's not the answer. Reduced cost of living will not necessarily be reduced, so increased employment opportunity, that will happen, so that's not the answer. Remember, it says not likely to result. reduce importation. So we might, yes, we'll reduce the amount of goods that we import. So the answer would have been B, reduced cost of living. Number 56. Which of the following features indicates an unhealthy coral reef? So if they are unhealthy, means they are bleached, so white. So brightly colored, no. Large number, no. No. So it's letter D, extensive area of bright white coral. That means they are dying or have died. Number 57. Which of the following is a likely consequence of climate change in the Caribbean? Consequence of climate change, rising sea level. No, no, no. 57 is letter A, where we have a rising sea level. That's a potential consequence for climate change in the Caribbean. So we're almost to the end, guys. We only have these 3 questions left. If you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. If for some reason you're watching part 2 before part 1, I'll put part 2 up top so you can still see it and you're able to watch it. I'll also attach it to the end of this video so you can see it and watch it and follow. Okay, I will also attach a geography past paper playlist so you can watch all of those and learn as much as you can. 58. Which of the following are characteristics of acidic volcanic lava? So acidic lava flows in thin sheets. No, it's normally thick and sticky. So 1 is out, 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 out. See? Let us see. Let's check it still. Don't go in your exam and just jump and find the answer right away. Still check your options just in case. 2, viscous lava that solidifies quickly. Formation of steep-sided cones, yes. So our answer for number 58 is letter C. Number 59 refers to the following diagram of the weather system. So we can see the diagram there. We're seeing that cold air is moving in and replacing the warm air, causing that to rise, form clouds and rainfall. So that is talking about a cold front. So for 59, it is letter A. Now for our final question, number 60. Which of the following would a government most likely do to influence investors to locate a new factory in a rural area? So what would the government do so that investors are interested in actually putting a new factory in a rural area? Educate the young children? No. Import all of the new technology? No. Pave the roads and provide a reliable water supply. Instruct the banks. You cannot instruct the banks to do anything. The banks do not belong to the government. So let us see. Pave the roads and provide a reliable water supply. That way, it would have been attractive for persons to want to put a factory wherever the roads are good and water supply is there. We are at the end, guys. If you have not subscribed as yet, go ahead and do so. Watch the other videos, share them with your friends so that we can all do excellent in geography when we are doing our exams, whether January or June. Again, feel free to leave a comment. I will certainly respond. And thank you so much for watching. It is my pleasure to assist you.